That's what she said. How's that? A little quicker, a little new, got the right
Yeah.
names on there.
Nicely done, Mistro.
Well, it's Saturday night, and we're here. I'm Maestro.
I am Pippi G. Hot, Canadian legend.
I am Erection from the Rocky Mountains.
And I, myself, am Ricky Rackman, and I miss my MTV.
Miss
What
it?
can I say? I miss my MTV. I miss
thought it
music
was,
videos.
I
I miss.
want my MTV.
It's been a long
We're here to
time.
talk
I'm
about
tired
the
of
MTV's
pregnant
anniversary.
teens.
Yeah, nice one there.
Anniversary of MTV. Many, many years ago, there was a vision, a channel of music videos and nothing else.
Go figure.
Thus, MTV was born. And who wants to go ahead and get it out of the way? The very first song
Why don't we
played,
hit the old
first
time
video.
first? I believe Erection has a segment.
Oh yes, sorry, Time in a Bottle.
TIB.
How could I
Time in a
forget?
Bottle. We got 1963, So Much in Love by the Times. In 1977, we got I Just Want to Be Your Everything by Andy Gibb.
Woo! Yeah,
In,
baby.
1979, we got Bad Girls by Donna Summer. And in 1986, we got Glory of Love by Peter Sinatra.
Pete Cetera.
And then, so yeah, that too, Santera.
I call him Pet Cetra.
And then on this day in 1971, the first ever
Happy Haunted
Sonny and
Adam.
Cher Comedy Hour started on primetime American TV. In 1980, Def Leppard made their U.S. live debut when they appeared at the New York City concert opening for AC/DC.
Oh.
In 1987, Bob Seger's first U.S. #1 single, Shakedown. It was also nominated for a Golden Globe and Best Song in a Motion Picture. Both categories. He lost to I'm Having the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing.
I think
And then
Shakedown was from some Billy Crystal. Gregory
Beverly Hills
Hines
Cop
movie.
2 or 3.
Was it? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. That was, yeah.
And then lastly, in 1987, MTV Europe was launched, and the first video on there was Dire Straits' Money for Nothing.
That's right.
Chicks
And
for
chicks
free.
for free. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Nicely done, D.
I will say, music videos used to be the only thing they played. In fact, they only had 125 videos in their library to start off. So like
Incorrect.
playing
250. According to my research.
The channel started with only 125 music videos in its library, forcing them to repeat clips frequently during the early months.
Hold on.
But they eventually got to a point where they started introducing other things. And that's why I'm happy that we got one of them at least.
Oh, yeah! Man,
They did
those
bring us
shows
some
were so
good non-music video content.
They were so fucking funny, too.
They were, and in a way, they still had the music video because a lot of the show was them sitting on the couch watching music videos, like almost Mystery Science Theater kind of style.
And they just sit there and trash them. They were like regular guys watching TV, ripping on you. I could do this better. You know,
this guy looks like a tool.
Axl Rose would kick your ass, butthead.
Can I quick interject? Maestro is correct. It was 150 videos. The other 100 videos they had was clip content.
Oh yeah, short clips
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where the other 100 comes from. And another interesting fact that I found um, was that the executives all met at a bar in New Jersey to watch the launch of MTV.
Wow.
Interesting.
Also, there were only 5 original VJs. Does anybody have a guess at who one of the 5 was?
I
Martha
think
Quinn.
I think Kennedy
Kurt,
might have been one of them.
Kurt Loder.
Uh, correct, Dimples. Chat, do we have anything?
I had I know Kennedy. She
Chirp
was one
chirp
of my ones
chirp
I
chirp.
wanted to discuss.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Okay, Kennedy did not make the list.
Didn't follow
Uh,
that. Yeah.
Kurt Loder.
so Loader did not make the list either. So the original 5 VJs: Martha Quinn, J.J. Jackson, Alan Hunter, Mark Goodman, and Nina Blackwood. So those
I
are the
remember Nina
original
Blackwood.
5. I do as well. She was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Personal favorite from that time period.
Nicely done.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, who's next?
Well, I'll lead off. Basically, I'm old enough that I remember, like, I was, starting off my musical career at that point, and MTV was such a game changer. It gave bands a chance that, you had a song that might not get heard on radio, you could look good, and all of a sudden have another chance, uh, at making it famous. Fast forward to 10 years in or 8 years in, when would Striper have been a band anyone even knows if they hadn't had these bizarre videos dressed up like honeybees? And I know you're thinking of the the
Blind
other
Melon?
one, the Blind Melon little girl, yeah. But Striper was like, would we know who Striper was if it was based on radio play? Probably not.
That's a really
And
good point, Peppy.
yeah,
And you are 100% correct, because video did really save the career and launched the career of many a band, where long past the days of guys like Bon Jovi taking their song Runaway into the New Jersey radio station going, "Hey
yeah.
DJ, play my song."
Please, please, please. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Video killed the radio star, man.
It was real.
Indeed.
So, um, yeah, one of my earliest MTV memories was Duran Duran. There was these 5 pretty boys from England, wearing makeup and stuff like that, and went, God damn it, they look gay and fruity, but this song is so goddamn catchy, and they look like they're having fun in that Rio video. It was hard to hate them. Plus, you knew they were scoring tons of bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of great music
Man,
videos.
amateur
like,
hour.
Yeah.
What?
All right, who's up next?
What's amateur hour? Are you
Peppy didn't
going?
turn his phone off.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, you're right. My bad.
Just busting balls.
That's okay, man. It's
The
it's a
ding.
rookie move.
Okay,
It's a
I
rookie move,
follow.
man.
The ding. I got it now.
Dang, da da dang, da dang, da dang, dicky dicky.
Um. So RJ, you wanna, or am I back up? Kind of lost the rotation.
Let's go to RJ.
All
Beavis and
right.
Butthead.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, we don't need to really go into a rotation. Just whoever's got
Yeah.
something, let's talk.
Well, the
One at a
next
time.
one I want to hit you with is, they come from Birmingham. Dexadrine. is how they got their name. And because of the scene and the after hour partying, the dexedrine helped the stamina.
Yep.
So
Adderall for ladies.
what band happened to name themselves after dexedrine?
I don't know. Did they run around midnight?
That is a very possible, very possible. Peppy.
Dexy and the Midnight Runners.
Correct. Boom.
Yeah.
That
when I used to pop Dexies, I used to say I'm going on a midnight run, and Sue knew what I was talking about. I was drinking and taking Dexies.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming on Eileen.
That's right.
Eileen was my friend's mom, I'll have you know.
The lead singer, Roland, actually was originally a punk singer, and he decided that wasn't the music he wanted to pursue anymore. Also, his belief was he wanted to make the music he wanted to make soulfully and fashionably. Like, Dexy's Midnight Raiders were very fashionably dressed for their time, and on top of it, just a really out there group. So that's how they got their name.
Nicely done. Sweet D.
Interesting.
So for me, I just did a list of iconic videos, and top of the list for me, Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole world took notice when Thriller came out.
Yeah, no kidding. Like that was
John Landis, I think, directed it too.
Iconic.
He did the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Thriller was almost like the first music video movie.
Yeah.
If anything.
It was.
It was
the story originally. Do you know the story behind the video? They actually went back and added an additional amount of time so they could enter it into a short film festival. That is the reason that the video has the extended edition. And that was the whole point to it. Originally, Thriller wasn't that long of a song to the video, that the extended video. And that was the whole idea. It started as a song, morphed into this indie film, in a sense, / music video. It was, at the time, pushing the envelope for not only music, as well as movie and art. So great choice there, Dimples. Great choice.
Maestro.
Hell yeah, that shit was like Vincent Price and all that just like really made it. Like they did the extra touches that really made the difference. Yeah. Choreographed fucking zombies and werewolves and shit dancing. Yeah. Like that's awesome. But
plus the spooky ending.
One of the videos that always like really stood out to me was Tom Petty, the one where it's like Alice in Wonderland and she's laying on the table and they're cutting the cake and shit.
Don't come around here no more.
Mm-hmm. That video, like I remember watching that one and just being like almost kind of creeped out when they're cutting the girl and the cake, whatever.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, ugh. I was young.
He was a great Mad Hatter too.
He was.
Oh yeah.
Like, he looked.
He nailed it.
Like,
whew,
yeah.
Stinks. My deodorant just gave away.
You know, I'm surprised that Peppy, you haven't brought this up yet, so I'm gonna bring this up. The first Canadian act to ever hit MTV, and lo and behold, Rush.
That doesn't surprise me.
Are you fucking kidding me, RJ? We fucking had a whole week to discuss this kind of shit. And are you going to drop Rush on this? Like to a Rush fan?
Yeah, yes, I am.
I will let you know it was Just Between You and Me by April Wine. So
Yeah, I know.
where's the notebook? Oh, fuck me.
Oh, burn, baby, burn. And just because I can be that guy. Boom, baby. Boom.
Something
Give me
about
Rob-
looking
Doyle
at
rules.
teams.
Yeah. Wasn't
That's
that
why I
MTV
don't write
show,
anything
yeah?
down, because you can't read anything I write.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Pippi?
April Wine. April Wine. Yeah, there we go. We just segued into April Wine being the first Canadian band. I think you know the song, don't you, Maestro? Just Between You and Me?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you said last week or a couple weeks ago your dad used to play or something like that.
Well, he plays a lot of April Wine.
Yeah. Oh, they're
He
epic.
saw him in concert.
Great
He
band.
likes them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. April Wine's incredible.
R.I.P. Miles Goodwin. So, who's up
So is
there,
that yours?
Mister? Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, I mean, we're not really going. We're just kind of winging it, but
I'll
funny
say another
since he said-
Canadian band that
Oh, go
actually made a huge splash on MTV, and it's another example of would this song have ever been heard? I mean, it was catchy. Y'all hate it, but it had a midget in the video and "Safety Dance" by Men Without Hats.
I
You know,
love
people
midgets.
just watch this creepy guy dancing around and midgets. swinging the maple.
Hey. This
I mean,
is a
little
kid's
people.
show.
Little people.
aren't
sorry.
they?
This is still a kid's show.
I wish the word midget would come back. I miss that word.
Me too.
We're taking it back. Still a kid's show.
Yeah. Kids love midgets.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Men Without Hats definitely benefited from
They're on
MTV.
their level.
Because we can't
about being
see
short.
eye to eye.
There ain't no.
They always have to look up to me.
Anyways,
Yeah, little Dave
So-
Mason joke there.
I was gonna play. Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna play off of. He was saying O'Doyle rules. Well, speaking of rules, they had the road rules, but originally they had the Real World, which was the first like reality TV show, unscripted, and they just
Confined
shoved a bunch of
space.
people in, and it changed television
Yeah.
because look at how many reality shows and stuff there are now. They were like the pioneers of reality TV essentially, and you really got invested in these people's lives. Like you got to know their personality, you got to see them in their weaker moments, and like
Yeah.
it
Everybody
was
knew
drama.
who Puck was. Everyone knew who
Exactly,
Puck
and
was.
Cyrus
Yeah.
and
Now-
all of them. Yeah.
Where is he now? They're all in the Where Are They Now file for sure.
They're on,
But
they're
everyone-
on,
Except
like,
for Mike
their-
Mizanin.
They're just doing like a bunch of like documentaries about MTV.
Yeah. Yeah, they guest appearances every 5 years when they do a anniversary show.
And
That's
they do,
right.
like-
So they can become relevant again.
Yeah. I remember we mentioned Road Rules.
They all have a
They,
podcast.
yeah, exactly. Road Rules.
Everybody
had,
has a podcast. We have a podcast.
but we aren't ex-famous people. Well, Maestro's got some fame. Road
Famous-ish.
Rules had Christina Pazitsky, Christina P, the comedian, and Theo
Mhm.
Vaughn, who's a very famous comedian, was on Road Rules at the same time when she was.
My sister has a
I-
boner over him.
I always kind of
He's a funny guy.
preferred Road Rules over Real World
Was making the
because they
band
had
on
like
MTV.
challenges. Like they had to get to places and compete or complete a challenge, whatever. What?
Was making the band. That was Diddy's show, wasn't it? Was that MTV?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was.
They ended up having like a lot of like they introduced like the prank show with the Punked
Yeah.
Yep.
and Pimp My Ride and Cribs. Like they had a lot
Oh
of good-
fuck! I forgot about Cribs. Yeah.
They had some good shows,
Yeah.
and
Cribs was faked.
they didn't completely stray away from the music videos because they still had TRL.
Yeah.
Like 3 hours of Carson Daly talking to play 10 music videos, some of which he didn't even play all of.
Yeah.
They used to have a game show called Remote Control,
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
and
they
yeah.
Adam
did.
Sandler was on it.
That's right. He got
That
his
was a
start on MTV. Little known.
fun game show. That was my favorite game show from the 80s that they tried out. Here's some interesting international artist facts for you and how they slotted into day one. So, just so you know, Rod Stewart actually took the number 3 spot with "She Won't Dance with Me." The Who took the number 4 spot with "You Bet," "You Better, You
You
Bet."
better, you better, you bet. Yeah.
Yep. PhD, the number 5 spot with "Little Susie's on the Up." The Pretenders, um, they took the number 7 spot with "Brass in the Pocket." We got Split Ends from New Zealand,
I got you.
appearing.
Was the song "I Got You" or "6 Months in a Leaky Boat"?
History Never Repeats, actually. That was the 12th
Okay.
video played. April Wine was actually the 14th video played on day one.
Oh, okay.
So, number 16 goes to Iron Maiden, making it the first ever metal song to play on MTV. And then rounding it out at 58 was the Specials with Rat Race. So those are day one notables for international acts. Just some information that I thought, since people like to talk about the first video and they like to talk about Pat Benatar being the second video with "You Better Run," people don't talk about some of the other videos that slot in some of the other categories. So I just wanted to bring up some of the other random stuff.
Beauty. Nicely done.
Right on.
Right arm. Maestro.
Only if I sit on it.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember they were also like, they didn't just like, they started out with music videos, but in the 90s, they really kind of started pivoting to like pop culture.
Yeah.
And they had the MTV Beach House where like everybody wanted to go to spring break and party, and everybody that was anybody was there performing. They had all the crazy parties and riots and stuff, like just random shit that happened. Not like riot, but like people getting drunk and fighting, just random shit that happened at all these. I remember watching. They had like the whole week, like you have Shark Week and like weeks of stuff. They had like the whole week of MTV Spring Break. Every show, everything was all themed around it, and they still kept the music videos. They just incorporated them into whatever the show was. Like sometimes they, instead of taking a commercial break, they'd cut time off a show to play a music video at the end of it or something.
Yeah. Didn't they have like was that where Tila Tequila and Daisy Fuentes first? Like they would be hosting the part of the MTV
Carmen
Spring
Electra.
Break week. Carmen Electra,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
That's where you also got Downtown Julie Brown. She was awesome.
It was a good time. And then it like degenerated into now it's just programming and it's basically ridiculousness 24 hours.
Yeah, it's the Rob Dyrdek channel or Pregnant Teens.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand how they can even call themselves music television. Seriously, at this point, just change the name. I mean, I really got excited back, I think it was 2017 or 2018 when they bought Palladia so they could have a music channel again, and they started calling it MTV Classics, and they were starting to show Daryl's House and front and center in a lot of the shows that Palladia was doing, because Palladia was killing it. And then MTV bought it, and it's Rob Deerdeck 3. So I'm like, why do you keep buying awesome music channels out and destroying them? Yes.
Hey, hey,
Wah,
hey, hey!
wah, wah.
Call me Blue Chew. I'm waiting. I've kept the lines clear. My ringer's off, but you can still call me Blue Chew.
I couldn't
Sue
help myself. I
disconnected
knew
his
that would
number.
get
He
Pippi
doesn't
going.
realize it.
Yeah. My a funny thing I remember about the MTV was when it first came on, they had Sting do that. I want my MTV, and then they used to have drop the logo, the astronaut with the MTV flag. And Dire Straits made the song "Money for Nothing" about the guy. He just plays his guitars on MTV, not working. He's getting money for nothing, chicks for free, and they used the Sting intro and
Mm-hmm.
worked it into the song. And that was a huge video because it had the computer animation. It looked like Nintendo, the first Nintendo type graphics, Paperboy or early Mario Brothers. But yeah, Dire
The
Straits,
That's
80s
good
were
"Money for
lyrics to
like,
that
Nothing."
song.
Yeah, and it's all about MTV, the little
Well,
faggot with the
yeah,
earrings and the makeup.
Yeah.
he might
He
get a
the
fucking
blister on
nuts the
his
way that.
finger or his thumb,
Yeah, yeah,
because they have to install microwave ovens or
that's right.
custom kitchen deliveries.
What you just got.
That's right.
80s was all about the synth,
Yeah,
the synthesizer and the sound.
Yes.
yeah.
Man,
We evolved from Journey in Asia into like Tears for Fears and that
devolved. You don't trade
Yeah.
a guitar for a synthesizer.
I remember Frank Zappa once
it
said
was a
somebody
it was a
bragged
change.
somebody bragged to Frank Zappa
Synthesizer
saying
killed the rock band.
somebody bragged to Frank Zappa
Well, it's
saying I've
not
got a
rock.
synthesizer that sounds like Jimi Hendrix, and he goes, then get a guitar. You don't need a synthesizer. Hendrix sounded like Hendrix. It proves you don't need a synthesizer. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's just
Zappa.
it's a time period of music is all it is.
Mm.
I appreciate the music for what it is.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
not.
like it's something I
Yeah,
put
It's
on
just
every
not
day
not a lot
like
on my
Strange
playlist.
Days.
yeah. Changes. You had your Depeche Modes, your Orchestral Maneuvers, all those. They called them New Romantic. They were synth pop bands.
Yeah.
Duran Duran was synth pop. Um, yeah, England just spit out a shitload of synth pop bands for
Well,
early
yeah,
MTV
it's what
years.
it evolved into EDM.
Yeah, but mercifully, bands like Bon Jovi and like Van Halen, when 1984 came out, that kind of rescued MTV, rescued us from the fucking synth overload. And all of a sudden, guitars were back, and before you
Yeah,
knew it,
Yeah.
you had yeah
for thank God for
Dave Lee
Eddie.
Roth doing the splits in the air during "Go Ahead and Jump," and Eddie
Yeah,
fucking ripping the solos. Like, yeah, who doesn't want to watch
yeah,
that over some guy with a rat tail and a pink haircut like I used to have, and
Hot for
playing
teacher.
playing a synthesizer. Yeah, I mean that's way more interesting than some
Ice Cream
fruity guy
Man
in a
video
synth.
was great.
Yeah,
oh yeah. And that was the other thing with the music videos is the production that went into them and how creative they are. You look at videos nowadays and everything's just AI slop.
yeah.
Most people, I will say most because I'm not going to say everybody, individuals still have creativity left in them and they still attempt to do real things. Those people, shout out, nothing but love. People using AI, do better.
When we first did our first music video, it was 1987, and it cost a lot. We did it on film. We had to hire a production company. It was $10,000. It paid off because we made in Canada. We had Much Music. That was our network, and like I told you guys, Canada has got Canadian content rules, so they needed Canadian videos. So they didn't want to just play Brian Adams over and over or Rush. Even Rush wasn't big into videos till later on. They were late to the video party.
It's
There's
the
Brian
Brian Adams
Adams
channel.
and even Hart put out videos for Rush. But they wanted alternative music, so we benefited a lot from a $10,000 investment. But yeah, it's like we've got an actual film master of that video that is,
That's cool.
nowadays you can film it on a little handheld camera now.
Oh yeah.
Everyone can. It's DIY world. It's great.
Well, yeah, my Zoom Q8, I can shoot music videos on that thing, and I spent $500 for that camera.
Yeah.
The live video quality from concert and the audio quality off that camera is top notch. So I can shoot video as just me, an average artist of the world I'm in. And that's not something that people back when you shot your video could do. So the difference being now, more and more people are trying to do something and they don't know what they're doing, yet they're trying to do something to get noticed. And everybody is or many people, stop that everybody stuff, are turning to the AI thing. That's my big issue.
Yeah, to film
Like,
a live video back then, you had to have a camera,
yep,
and then you couldn't use the sound on the camera because it was shitty back then. So you had
that's
to
right.
tie the camera into the soundboard and have the old sync thing right off the top, so you could synchronize
That's right.
everything up. You got your mix for the sound, and then you synchronized it to the camera. It was a lot of work. You had to have a sound and a video engineer to do it. Now, every computer comes with home studio or editing stuff. Apple's got the great stuff. You've got a studio on your laptop basically when it comes out.
You can edit video on your phone if you would like to. I mean, there's ways to do anything. The first music video I did called I Brought You Home for Rob Daniels' band. I edited on a phone. Full admittance, the video is not great work. That was my first ever video.
Yeah.
So that was my starting point. My work is a lot different now.
So who's up? Something to add? Donnie, you've been silent. Tell me a video you like. What's your favorite video of all time on? Like when you see it, you go, "Fuck yeah! I was so into this, and I still like it."
One of my favorites is the Cars. You might think I'm crazy.
The bee flying around. Yeah. I was in a strip bar the first time I saw that. I wasn't watching the stripper, oddly enough. It was a good video.
I think one song in particular that did pretty cool video, a little different from what a lot of others did, was "Take on Me" by Aha.
Oh
They got pulled into the cartoon world and then back to the real world, and I thought that was kind of cool the way they did that. Like,
great.
I think the video might have made the song a little more popular than it would have been on
by
its own.
far. Yes, totally agree.
I mean, it's still a catchy ass song. Don't get me wrong. But
I
feel like the video really helped solidify its popularity.
Yeah.
I think remember seeing that video a lot as a kid.
One of the best done videos was Phil Collins for his song I Wish It Would Rain Down. He plays this janitor in the video, and he's just sweeping up, and they're like, "Hey, you, come on over here and sing this song." And he comes over and he just belts out the song, and then they're just like, "Yeah, that one doesn't work. We're going to cut that one." At the end of the video, you're just like, what? After this amazing rendition of this song, and you're just like heartbroken at the end of the video. It is just like, it is so well done. Phil Collins.
It's like real life.
Yeah. Phil Collins' work. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's just like, you could do your best work and somebody's still like, yeah, that's still not what we're looking for. Gone. And that's the message right there. Phil, being an innovator and genius lyricist, first off, um, really had a mind for sending a message through picture art.
One of my for me, one of the biggest videos to this day. It looks choppy and it is what it is. It was stop motion animation. Vault mentioned it a couple weeks ago as the most played video on MTV, and that's Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. And
Yes.
that if you'd only heard that song, people would say, "Oh, it's Superstition by Stevie Wonder, just copied." But when you see the video, you're distracted and you go, "Oh yeah, this is a different thing altogether." And it's only afterwards you go, "Wait a second, you can sing Superstition to this song," which you can. Try it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a good mashup one.
You know, speaking of mashups, great segue. They also kind of helped pioneer another mixing rap and rock with the Run DMC Aerosmith Walk This Way video.
Yeah.
Like they broke down the wall, the barrier between the two, and it was like one of the first songs that really put hip hop and rock together, right?
Yeah, it led the way
hip hop
for
is music.
Yeah, it led the
Yeah.
way for like Beastie Boys and all the other like
Anthrax
Linkin
and
Park
Public
Limp
Enemy
Bizkit,
doing Bring the Noise.
all that
Yeah.
stuff. And it was like really cool video too.
It's
And
fucking great and a great song. Like the way they
It
two
is.
collaborate. It
And
stands
yeah, the
alone as
way
a
they
song.
did it, the back
Yeah.
and forth, and then you still have Steven there like hitting the big notes in between them, rapping the main note.
Yeah.
Like
When he
it
comes,
was just
puts
cool.
the mic stand through the wall. It's like, yeah, brilliant.
Exactly.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
it was just it was breaking down a barrier literally and figuratively.
Metaphorically, yeah.
Metaphorically, yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good point.
And I just want to throw this one out because it's not really a let's talk about it forever, but another video that I'll never forget is ZZ Top Sharp Dressed Man, because that's
Oh yeah,
they spin the guitars. Yeah, oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. I remember
And that car
yeah.
became identified with him. Hot chicks,
Oh, yeah.
car, and spinning guitars.
every
Furry
girl's
guitars.
crazy about a
Crazy
sharp
about a
dressed
sharp
man.
dressed man.
I think they were furry guitars too, weren't they?
They were.
Pink.
They had white fur on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were. Were they pink?
One was white, one was pink, right?
That's
Or
when
right.
one
they-
was
ZZ
zebra.
Top,
Zebra and pink. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah,
but it was.
And while
it
you're
gave them
looking
a
that up-
brand new life, brand new audience.
Yeah.
Too.
it really did. One of the most fascinating videos that I personally ever seen, and I think should be viewed by nearly everyone. It's called "Can't Stop" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and this particular video is based and inspired by the Austrian contemporary artist Erwin Wurm and his famous 1-minute sculptures. Basically, it's like things taking like buckets and hoses and different things. And that's what they're doing throughout the video is they're just taking random these items and they're using them, and it's just 1 minute or just moment things. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, for some reason, have made some of the most artistic videos. Like Californication was like a video game. By the way, with
You're right. They're
Anthony
both white
Kiedis-
fuzzy.
Okay, I
I was trying to remember the video. I haven't watched it in a long time.
By the way, when Anthony Kiedis gets kidnapped by the taxi driver, like they have these stories throughout all their videos. So I mean, shout out to the Chili Peppers for making incredibly thoughtful videos.
Oh yeah, I remember watching their videos a lot.
Dark Necessities is my personal favorite because it's that's like my theme song.
Right on.
What about Soul Asylum, Runaway Train?
Oh yeah,
Minnesota
that's good.
band.
That's using putting a social message in a song like that was
Hey, look,
Yes.
just showed milk carton kids that are missing. Just showed their faces and if you see me, you know, fucking brilliant.
made me think of the Dwight Yoakam Million Miles from Nowhere, where he's like standing on top of a train that's going, singing and playing the guitar. As soon as you said Runaway Train, my mind just pictured Dwight Yoakam on top of a
Yeah.
train in a music video. Anyways,
I went another way. I went with Good Charlotte's Hold On because in that video it was a suicide video, and it featured people who had committed suicide and their families were in the video holding a picture and a message to their loved one they lost. For the emo generation, it was actually a really powerful video.
How about Jeremy? I mean, that was
Yeah,
school
based on a
mass
real story.
shootings. Yeah, like that was a shocking video. When you fucking see that video, the first time, it's
Yeah.
intense, man.
yeah,
Well, that's like
powerful song.
POD's Youth of the Nation.
Yeah,
Instead of taking the
song.
test, I took 2 to the chest.
Yeah.
In high school, our TV productions department, we competed in the county award shows every year, and we submit a movie and a short film and a music video. And I helped with the movie. I was like practical effects, which are just like the real life, like pull a string, the book spins, stuff like that, not digital effects. And I was one of the actors in the music video, which we did was Youth of a Nation, and we ended up placing like second. But we were like going through the hallway with the camera and like showing different kids doing different stuff, and I was like an angry boyfriend that like is yelling at my girlfriend, then punches the locker right next to her, something like
Like
that.
we all did at some point in high school.
Nah, I never like that. Yeah, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I never yelled at my girlfriend, but I
But I
punched
can.
the locker a few times.
Yeah,
I put a kid
I
in a
might have-
locker.
Oh yeah,
I might have
that's what grade
punched
eights are for.
door in an argument with an ex, and it was a
Yeah.
cheap door, so my hand went right through it,
Yeah.
and I have a scar on my arm from the door, said door.
I'm
I
a
was so
carpenter, and
drunk,
this
I don't even
thing's
know
a
what
fucking
happened.
stud finder. Every time I punch a wall, I always break my hand because I find the stud. Like, I'm a carpenter, I should know where the studs are.
I didn't
I'm
even
the
know.
shittiest wall puncher.
I didn't even know that it cut open until my roommate was like, "Bro, are you all right?" I'm like, "What?" And I look down. There's just blood pouring down my arm. I'm like, "Oh, that happened. Okay."
They're like, right on, man! You fucking rock!
No, it was just me, my roommate, and my girlfriend at the time. That,
Oh,
to no surprise, is an ex.
yeah.
For a
But back
reason.
to the music videos. One of the ones that I think, like, I think one of the people who really like put some humor, like really brought humor to the music videos and made you really want to like watch them. Like you already loved the songs because he was so fucking popular and all the songs are so damn catchy. But to know that there was a video coming out with the new Eminem song, oh man, you
Yeah.
knew the video was going to be good. And he
Yeah.
pushed the
Mhm.
envelope on everything, like the Without Me video.
Oh
man.
yeah.
He like really, and the Real Slim Shady video, like he
Yes.
pushed, I mean, his lyrics already pushed the limit, but like
Yeah.
to visualize it on top of it, it was, oh man, it was great. I always used to
Yeah.
love when he had
Him
a new
wearing
video
that
coming
Robin
out.
costume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With Dre beside
Dr.
him.
Dre.
drumming.
Yeah. And just
And
regular
then-
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, just fucking
Even
nuts.
the Go Berserk one was good.
Yeah.
Rick Rubin with him.
Yeah.
And
You know
was
what?
sampling Billy Squire.
paying homage to MTV in the Rap God video when he has like the Max Headroom thing going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Max
That was
Headroom.
cool.
Yeah. Was that
yeah.
an
Max
MTV show?
Headroom. No,
No, just like a in
I think it was
between bit.
originally BBC, but Max Headroom, I remember it
well,
was everywhere for
Max
a while.
Headroom started out as a advertisement for Coca-Cola, and then it became a TV show that lasted
No,
about.
it was a
Uh,
BBC show. It was from British television, and they took it. Coca-Cola took it and
okay,
used
so
it. Yeah. It was
interesting. So
Canadian Matt Frewer played Max Headroom.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
because here in the land of this,
Yeah.
we didn't see it till it was a Coca-Cola
Yeah.
advertisement.
To be honest, that's the first time I saw him, and then we found out CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Network, started playing the BBC Max Headroom show.
Speaking of Coke taking things, you got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Ray Charles
Ray
playing the
Charles.
piano for the Diet Coke commercials.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Well, how
I
about
remember
this
those.
for MTV? How big of a game changer was this? Was MTV Unplugged? So many great
Ooh.
bands all of a sudden presented
Mhm.
themselves
Yes.
quietly, and it's like, oh,
Yes.
these songs translate so beautifully to acoustic. And yeah, you can do them around a campfire at shows. You don't need to be even a grunge band. Nirvana.
Yeah.
Nirvana's Unplugged, arguably, them and Alice in Chains, I think, are the best. And, those are electric songs that you
Nirvana
could
had a
perform
good
around a
one.
campfire.
Eric Clapton Unplugged was a really good one.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's where he did the Layla.
Yeah.
Slowed down Layla. That was great. Korn.
That
They did a
that
Unplugged.
that
and
kickstarted his career again too.
Yeah,
on
it
the
was his second
Unplugged was
run.
when
Yeah.
Korn did the Unplugged.
Oh
they had,
yeah.
Amy Lee on.
Do Freak on a
and
Leash.
They sang Freak on a Leash together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That was
it was almost haunting. Like I get
hell of a
goosebumps
fucking-
talking about it.
Yeah. It's a great.
That's my favorite mashup of
yeah.
Maestros. Him and Sammy. Shout out to Sammy Whammy.
Oh yeah,
you guys did a great
the
freak
Korn,
on
yeah,
the Korn mashup.
That was fun.
Yeah, you guys did a great one there.
Yeah, she harnessed that. That was a good one. Yeah.
But yeah, MTV Unplugged is like
Korn had some good
that was
videos
a great
too.
series. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit, they had some good video. I love the "In Together Now" video with him and Method Man, where they're like dancing around with the swords and shit. Like it was almost like that one music video with Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Oh, the method
Like
of weapon of choice, where he's dancing around and flying. And
they're
all that.
like dancing
Yeah.
around inside like a hotel thing, rapping at each
Did
other.
you know
I
Christopher
always liked
Walken
that song.
dances? Christopher Walken dances in every movie he makes. He always
Really?
has a scene of him dancing because he won a Tony Award as a dancer before he was ever an actor. Before The Deer Hunter, he'd won a Tony Award.
I'm trying to remember when he danced in Man on Fire. It must have been like a cutaway scene to like a memory with him dancing.
Yeah,
on
because remember his unbearable dancing in Wayne's World when he's the record exec and he's with Tia. What's her name? Tia Carrera? Was that the girl or? I don't know
Yeah.
who the girl was.
Yeah.
And he's wooing her and he's doing this really bad.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I could go on. Hip hop videos, music videos just started getting crazy in the 90s and 2000s. Like, the more flashy, the more, less the women wore in the videos and the more
You want to
flashy
see,
the cars.
but you want to see Brazilian butt
Ice.
lifts and big boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What was that
Pitbull.
dating show? What was the dating show where they had this blind date?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Blind date, MTV's blind date. Man, that was a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
Singled Out
Singled Out,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Jenny
blind date.
McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy. Yep.
Jenny
Singled
McCarthy.
Out.
Oh,
That's it.
she's an MTV legacy for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
I watched.
Yeah,
I remember
they
seeing a
pumped out
Pitbull
some
video, and his song was okay, but I went, "Fuck, man! I don't know if I like this guy, but he looks like he's having the best time of his life. He's always in a mansion. There's a pool. There's chicks dancing everywhere. There's booze. It's like, fuck! I want to be at his party." I might smack him in the head, but I'd just be happy to be there. Then I'd tell him,
Just
thanks for inviting me.
put in some earbuds and listen to some
Yeah.
Zeppelin while you dance around with all the hot women in the pool.
But he always had this look on his face like, yeah, I'm doing this. And it's like, yeah, you fucking are. I hate you for it.
You know, it's funny. We're like 50 minutes into this episode, and not a single one of us outside of Dimples, because it's not his jam, has brought up Headbangers Ball. Like, what's wrong with us here? Come on, man.
None of us have brought up Celebrity Deathmatch either.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were talking about music videos with claymation, and nobody thought about Celebrity Deathmatch.
Let's get it on. Network.
I was entertained with it for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
honestly, it was funny for 6 months. Like, I watched like one season of it, and then I'm just like, okay. You've seen Adam Sandler get his spleen ripped out. You've seen it all. So I mean, it's like got to a point where it's just like, yeah, okay, it's repetitive.
How about real journalism? Jon Stewart started off as a segment where he interviewed other musicians and stuff like that. And look at the career he's got. He's one of the more respected journalists now in America. He's kind of a voice of reason that, he'll make fun of both sides of the political spectrum, but he's always got a valid point behind it, whether he's well researched.
Yeah.
And, he just started off at a 5-minute segment on MTV interviewing local celebs.
What about Yo MTV Raps?
Yes. That reminds me of Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yo Mama.
Oh, that was classic. Was that the one? That was with Wilmer.
Yeah. Valderrama.
Yeah.
Fez.
Yeah, foreign exchange student.
I guess they had to get him in there after Ashton Kutcher had punked.
Yeah.
Exhibit with Pimp My Ride,
which was totally faked.
Which was Pimp My Ride?
Yeah, there was a lot of it that was faked.
Oh, I'm sure.
Same with
they
Cribs.
Probably just found the cars like a junk.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cars were real, but a lot of the stuff that the people went through.
Well, see, what I heard was
some crazy stuff.
A lot of the people had to pay for the taxes.
Yeah.
Of the car, like some kind of tax, something. There was something like legal fee or something that they had to pay for that it was like almost not worth having the car upgraded. Like they still
also
had to pay something.
Yeah, you have to re-register it as a different vehicle or something like that.
Something like that. I forget what it was, but yeah.
Yeah, they weren't always brought back up to safety standards like they made it out to be.
Yeah, some of them became more of a novelty.
Yes. A guy named Tavarish, who has a YouTube channel, bought one of the Pimp My Ride. He bought the beating minivan thing, and he brought it back down to his shop and tore it apart, and he showed how bad the work really was on it and how Pimp My Ride really did it. Yeah, it really was. And people who were on the show got screwed over. They were without their vehicle for months. They made it look like it was only a week. It actually screwed over Exhibit's career because of the way the schedule for the recording was. It was just a bad deal all around. So, Exhibit doesn't like to talk about it anymore.
Well, on a brighter note, they did bring us. They brought us another thing that I would say, looking back over the decades, has had some of the most memorable moments in entertainment. Is the MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah.
There are so many performances and clips and like the whole Best Kiss where they ended up giving it to the guys from American Pie and then they got up there and actually kissed on stage, like just to do the bit. Yeah. Like the music video performances or the music performances.
Was that the one where they dumped all the? Yeah. Is that where they dumped all the slop on people?
That was a Nickelodeon show.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one where they dropped the green goo on you when you won.
Yeah, it was called You Can't Do that on television.
Well, no, there
Do
was
or
an awards
say?
show where they used to dump the green goo on someone. That's probably
Oh,
YTV awards or
Nickelodeon Kids
something.
Choice
Yeah.
Awards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're talking about MTV.
Was the
No,
MTV
that's where you
awards
get the
when?
popcorn.
Yeah. Was the MTV one where the guy from Rage Against the Machine climbed the lights, or was
Yeah,
that the
Tom
Grammys?
Morello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
That was a
Yeah, that's what I'm
classic
saying.
moment.
There were
Yeah.
a lot of very memorable moments
Yeah.
through entertainment history and pop culture that happened in those, like, there are a lot of clips that people will look back and be like, "Oh, I remember when that happened." Like,
Yeah.
Like when Beck showed up and he was playing Where It's At, standing on top of his bus before he went into the VMAs.
and some people, well, that's video music. I was talking about, but I
Yeah.
mean both
That's
actually.
on
Yeah,
me.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
VMAs and the
both. I
movie
mean,
awards. I just know that like the funnier stuff tended to happen in the movie awards because you had all the actors and comedians and stuff that were coming on, and it's like, I'm having fun tonight. This isn't some stiff like
oh yeah,
Oscars like high society
when Jim
Oscars.
Carrey showed up in just the Leaf, the
Yeah.
original outfit, he called it.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jim Carrey had a lot of crazy moments in that.
He
Yeah.
did. Yeah. Sorry.
Like
Just
that's the one where he came up
Oh yeah, you're
where
right.
he looked like fucking homeless.
Ah,
He had the long
Yep.
hair, the beard,
Mhm.
and like yeah, gave some weird speech like being all silly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of great moments from that. I used to love like every year I'd look forward to them coming and I'd like plan around. Oh, I'm gonna be home to watch that this weekend.
Yeah, we'd get it like a few months after because we had Much Music in Canada would play the MTV stuff, but they couldn't air it the same month
I like
because
the
of exclusive
VMAs
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
It's just more musicians and like it wasn't as entertaining. I mean, it was musically entertaining, but like
Yeah.
you didn't have as much of the
Yeah.
goofy shit going on.
Yeah. It was more. It was
Like
more business political. Like MTV had
kind
their.
of.
They had like legit awards. You know, you got.
Yeah.
They acknowledged what the fans like. Like the whole. Remember, I think the VMAs was that where Kanye jumped up and said Beyonce should have won, and you know.
Or was that the Grammys? Which one was it? I don't
no,
know.
No,
it was
that was a
MTV.
video because he was saying Beyonce's video was that MTV Awards?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
because
it up.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, 'cause I thought it might have been VMAs, but whatever. Yeah, you know, it was
Yeah,
clearly if it was about the business, Beyonce would have won because she's got all the business in her back
At the
pocket.
MTV VMAs. That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Okay.
She was 19 at the time. Won Best Female Video for "You Belong with Me."
Kanye. You ever hear a
And he
conspiracy
said,
theory about that?
"Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time." That was his
There's
quote.
this conspiracy theory that if a woman wins an award that Beyonce's up for and you don't acknowledge Beyonce, something bad will happen to your career. And people claim that Taylor Swift and Kanye are really good friends, and Kanye did that because he knew she wasn't gonna suck up to Beyonce, so he got up and mentioned her for Taylor to make sure, Taylor's career went okay.
So when I was looking through my research, one of the things I found was it wasn't originally going to be called MTV. It was going to be called like TV-1 or something like that. And then somebody else apparently already had that name. So they were going to like make it TV-M, and they made the logo, the iconic MTV logo.
Mm.
And they're like, MTV sounds better, and then they switched it, and that's like how like it was just like no, we could, their first try failed, and then their second attempt was half-assed, like TVM. Like, no, you know what, MTV sounds better.
Yeah,
And that is
it
that
goes with
little block. Yeah,
yeah,
It
rolls
flowed
off the tongue
better.
pretty well. Yeah,
it definitely flows. Music television,
you got it.
not television music. But hey, we're getting to the end of the show here, so any last remarks before we do closing thoughts?
Well, I'll be like Jerry Springer and have my closing thoughts.
Well, I was
Again,
saying
yeah,
like we would normally do
yeah,
the honorable mentions
yeah.
rapid fire. Like, what anything else we forgot about that we won't get into detail on?
Oh, I'm sure we've neglected tons of things of MTV. It's like you could do a few episodes. I mean, we're doing in 1 hour. There's documentaries that are probably 4 or 5 part series.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. Like we could
yeah,
definitely have another. We could make it MTV month and just keep going.
yeah,
But
Yeah,
yeah,
we
all
just
right. So
scratched the surface.
let's do closing thoughts. Maybe we'll have for the rest of the month. Maybe we'll just have some specified MTV related stuff.
yeah. Well, my closing thought
Anyways,
is the usual: hot summer months, times are crazy. Uh, I know I'm
get a
blessed
snow
with lots
cone.
of friends to talk to. That's right. Cool down, and don't be afraid to call the crisis lines if you need to talk to someone, because people are always busy now this time of year, and don't always pick up the phone when you got your kids at the pool or at the beach.
They'll
Um,
cool you down.
yeah, they'll listen to you. No judgment. They always pick up the phone, and there's no shame in it, and it
Nope.
organizes your head. So yeah, everyone just you know try to pay it forward, be nice, and keep believing in yourselves, because out there somebody does believe in you. You're not alone. You're never alone.
And on top of that, like you're saying, like it's anonymous. These people don't know you, you
Yeah,
don't know them, and you don't have to tell anybody that you called. So if you're
yeah,
embarrassed by it and you don't feel like whatever, don't be. It's your
yeah.
private
Never
thing.
be
Nobody else
ashamed.
is gonna know.
Yeah, I've used them many times. There's no shame in it. I'll
That's what I'm
stand on
saying.
top of the mountain. Yeah,
So,
and that's all I
um,
have to say about that.
all I have to say in closing thoughts is same old thing. You know, we're all human beings out here. We're all dealing with the same bullshit that everybody else has in life. Everybody has their own problems, but everybody has problems. And we are all going through this fucked up world together, taking the punches, and we just need to stop and think about that and remember that when we're looking at everybody else, because whatever we have going on, they have it going on too. Maybe something different, different way, but everybody has stress, everybody has bullshit, and you shouldn't judge people for the little things that make you different. You should unite over the things that you have in common.
True that.
Be good to people.
Absolutely.
Next.
I, I just personally don't understand how it is that people feel it's their duty to worry about others versus themselves. When you're worried about others, you're not worried about yourself. Why is it that you're not cleaning up your own closet before you're worried about what other messes are out there to be cleaned up? Think about that for a moment. Kindness is one of those things that can be spread in many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example for you. Coming up over the weekend of August 20th, Elevate Minnesota is coming up. And this piece right here and this piece right here are both up for auction. I painted them for the Elevate Minnesota people. Uh, I'm donating them to their cause. They are doing a retreat. Type in Elevate Minnesota if you are in the Minnesota area and would like to find out more about what Elevate Minnesota does. If you are a fan of the cannabis, that is one of their things. So take a look. Interested in either of those pieces, they will be available. So there's that.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
And Silent Bob, you have something to say?
Just real quick, happy
Joke of the week.
150th. Nah, not this week.
Oh
Just
Uh,
man,
100. Happy 150th birthday to Colorado, and happy birthday to my mom.
happy birthday,
Happy
Mama.
aw.
birthday, Dimple's mom.
She's a
Happy
cool mom.
birthday, Mama D.
You raised a good kid, Mama D.